All right, so let's see if I get in trouble or not. You about to just kick it with me for a minute. I want to hear this John say. I wasn't gonna do no show today. A lot of I, me, my stuff, but anyway, wasn't gonna do no show today. But we here, right? So, what's up, Tiger? If you don't know, I seen this. I've been doing wild shifts. I seen this coming in off one of these shifts early as this morning. Gilbert Arenas got in trouble with the laws, them. But we gonna see. I'm about to play some because this is what I be doing. I be listening and stuff. So, former player John Sally reveals Michael Jordan will destroy modern NBA players when he come to NBC. This clip that we're playing is coming from Dreamers Pro. Shout out to Dreamers Pro. So yeah.
The suggestion.
Let me know if you can hear everything or if it's too loud.
Yeah, I found that out.
You can hear it. You good? Put a box in. Yes or no. Put a glove in the chat. If you can hear it. Yeah. So yeah, put it if you can hear what I'm playing clearly, just put a boxing glove in the chat or something, or say yes, or because when I'm playing this, I can't see the chat at the same time, but I can see it up on the screen. So this is John Sally speaking on the NBC situation, basically.
And at first, my cousin Mike Odom, he does that. He tells me when people die, he tells me he's the black part of the news. So I get all
you got all of that.
Oh yeah.
How do you think Jordan's going to be as an analyst? What do you think?
There's going to be a lot of, that boy sucks. Man, I don't know how they paid that guy. I didn't pay him. You're going to get a lot of, because now,
is that what he says in the...
So right there, I think it's a fair assumption. I know who going to be. Wait. I know who number one on my list. Who I would like to hear Mike say is trash. That's what I'm gonna say. But could John Sally be talking about Bronny? I don't know. But let's go.
Oh, he's 62 now. He's going to tell you what he thinks.
Mike is 62 now.
That, but his perspective is from a killer, so it's going to be really, really good. And you know what? You can tell when somebody's dogging it. Not as well as Michael can tell. And I think he's going to give. I think it's going to be, at points. I don't think he's going to be constant every day.
The suggestion I gave to somebody at NBC, and I don't know if they're going to take this suggestion.
Is hire John Sally?
Well, I can do that. I didn't know you were interested at the time when I had
Yeah, Mike 62. Yeah, he up there now. And the older you get, the less you cut it. You know what I mean? You just hit people with that blunt object called the truth even more. So, and he Aquarius. So a lot of people's feelings gonna get hurt. I'm looking forward to it.
And I had an audience with somebody in NBC management.
So this is me fighting.
As I said,
with this patch,
you should do a segment with Jordan.
I got wild videos I gotta upload for y'all. So many things to do, so many places to be. It's my responsibility. Shout out to Ghetto Twins, man. Too bad that Rapper Sisters. That's the chorus from one of these songs. Yeah, I got a lot of videos to upload for y'all, man. I'm gonna just say I got a lot of videos. I'm putting them up. And then, me chasing these chickens around the farm. I got this addiction. I'm chasing these chickens. I be like, damn this show sometimes. I ain't gonna hold you. I can't hold y'all, man. But I'm like, man, can't do that to the homies. So yeah, Mike is 62. I'm going against this guy. Let's chill out together. This is what we're doing. Fair use. You got to stop it sometime. And I'm learning this YouTube stuff.
Where somebody, as you know, like the Shaq and the Fool segment, right? Where Shaq responds to somebody doing something silly, because inevitably somebody will say something silly. They put it on an iPad and hand it to him, like they did back in the day for The Last Dance. And because you never wanted to be on the iPad, hand it to Michael Jordan.
Excellent. So you heard what he had to say.
Oh, so that means that's not just a meme. The Michael Jordan holding the iPad and laughing at ninjas is not a meme. That really happened on The Last Dance. They showed him something, and he laughed at your trash ass. Whoever you was on that iPad, Jordan laughed at your trash. That really happened, fam. Oh, we got somebody that slid. He must have knew me. Did you see that? That's somebody who I whipped already. He slid. He's like, oh, no, I'm not fighting Jaime. I don't want none of the white albino. I told y'all, man, if you look at my record, you seen that, Tiger? Y'all got to peep my record when I come back here. I got 80 knockouts now. You know what I mean? I don't be no, even with the cheating, even with getting cheated, I don't be no. My losing record or my percentage, I don't be no. That's American, but I don't have any more than 20 losses. You see what I'm saying? I'm only what? I'm 12 under 500 right now. And majority of that is due to cheating. So, yeah. Yeah, he was like, yeah, she said he slid quick. Cock up, yeah. Yeah, the body again. You see the bike here? Vroom, vroom. He got up out of there. Yeah, so, okay, fair use, back to Dreamers Pro. Yeah, good.
Yeah, I heard what he had to say. Bro, there's no way. If you've listened to the stories about Michael Jordan and how he was hard on his teammates, there's no way. And how when he was a former owner, he would go in there and chew out the locker room when they were playing back. Like, there's no way. So you expect Jordan to sit down and watch a game where players are not really playing well and not really putting forth a good effort.
And be like, that's what's up.
And he's supposed to say, oh, no, this is great.
Yeah.
Oh, this is awesome.
Yeah, I'm with this.
It's nonsense. I've heard Jordan criticize the fact that young players they make so much money so fast that they don't appreciate it. I've heard him say this on golf courses.
Oh, why did it do me dirty like that? You gonna get it right back, y'all. Don't worry about it. There we go.
I've heard him say this on golf courses. But now all of a sudden, he's going to come back and start twerking it up all over the place and allow them to pour honey all over his ankles and up.
Ladies and gentlemen,
yo, I love this show. Shout out, I love this show.
It's almost like
you'll start hearing him say this phrase, honey. But he's
there twerking up. So,
bro, when you said mother truckers is pour honey on their ankles, and honey sparks is flying all over the place. Yo, Dreamers Pro, bro. You be having me rolling, fam.
And they're okay. You don't want people to tell you, hey, man, look, your burgers are okay.
Let me put you on a Dreamers Pro slang right quick. This dude, he got this term, right, for LeBron, for the fanboys. Shout out Uncommon Sense, another one of my favorite shows. Yeah, boy, Friday. Yo, it's over for y'all LeBron ass dudes, bro. He got this term. He called a LeBron James fanboy. He called them twerkers and honey slingers, and that they like to pour honey all over each other. You know what I'm talking about. No disrespect to the alternate life brothers, because we not talking about y'all. We talking about dudes that's, you know what I mean? We talking about them fake ass, coward ass dude that are good LeBron James fanboys. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody, nobody likes them, no matter what you do in your bedroom. So he says these dudes be throwing honey, glazing themselves up with honey, and they be twerking on tables. They be taking honey baths. Yo. So that's his term for the dudes that be glazing LeBron, man. He called he said this joint last week. He said one of the truckers would put honeys on their ankles, and honey was, sparks of honey was flying all over.
What? But that's what they've been saying.
Yo.
If Jordan does that, he's going to.
Yo.
No, he's not. He's going to make it better.
Oh, man.
He's going to make it better. Look, you got to improve this area. You got to improve that.
Now, you know what's crazy?
That's what he's going to do. So him calling
I'm
out
talking through this on purpose. For fair use, fair use, fair use.
Do you know what?
His cousin, it's crazy. See how you could, two things can exist as one. His cousin is a dude I used to watch called Marshall Mind, right? And I was like, I was watching him, but yo, no disrespect, he just gave off scammer. Not cause he African, but because he's African. You see what I'm saying? I ain't put the jacket on him, but then I started seeing the scamming coming out. He doesn't scam. Not that I know, he doesn't scam. But fam do be capping sometime about the video game. And then, you know, my guy Prayat called him out on that. And then it's this other dude from England did a video on it too. It was like, it was going deep. I'm like, damn. And so then the dude from England had mentioned Dreamers Pro, like, yeah, he like his fam, you know, his family keeping it real. So I'm like, oh, okay. So that's how I found Dreamers Pro, because his cousin was out here in the streets. Like, he gotta deal with EA. So he was saying stuff about the game UFC. I think this was 4 or 5, one of them. That people was like, man, people that play the game every day is like, man, you capping the game. Like, you see how I be critiquing this? So imagine I'm related to somebody that's got a big YouTube channel. I'll be up here telling y'all, yeah, this game is the ish, B. Yeah, woo, right? And everybody else, and then there's an OG Circle game out there. So everybody else is like, yo, this game is basura. Like, the game not bad, but these are the things that are bad with the game. You see what I'm saying? The dude, his cousin will tell you that this I mean, and please believe me when I'm talking about this. I'm not hating. I'm just saying, like, because I'm understanding certain things. His cousin is going to tell you what he got to tell you because he worked for EA. He getting a check. You see what I'm saying? So that's what people say, take stuff with a grain of salt. You see what I'm saying? His cousin put the illusion cap on me. I'm like, but my discernment was like, hey, something about this ain't. You see what I was like, so I started to do, something made me do research on the dude I was watching. And I come to find that, you know what I mean? Not everything he says is credible because he got to get his check. Just like y'all people want Gilbert Arenas to go to jail. And I've been told people, that man playing a game, you know what I mean? Like, y'all people want him to go to jail. What's wrong with y'all? I said it on my show. Gilbert know what he's doing. He's playing the game. And then to come out of here, you know, so many people say, you know, he may be a arse, but he's a good dude. He help people with it, woo. Whatever going on between him and Kwame, that's they business, they teammates, body, blah. But at the end of the day, this dude don't really be harming nobody. He be putting people on, putting money in people's pockets. Hey, he just a silly ass Capricorn. They love money so much they'll do something silly. That's it. You know, and what I'm trying to live by is very, 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 very hard to do. But if the Most High, no matter what you believe he or she is, if the most positive energy that created life constantly forgives you, you got to take it easy. You can't judge people. Let's get back to it.
Because when they get the message, they will improve, therefore making the viewing experience better for the paying and viewing customer.
They took this punch out? Oh, I'm about to say.
It's like we're using this ninjutsu, like this backwards logic. I'm confused.
Hey, you heard he was about to say ninjetics? Did you hear he was about to say ninjetics? I'm just saying.
It's a good thing. Do you know why?
Listen.
When they get the message, they will improve, therefore making the viewing experience better for the paying and viewing customer. How is this rudimentary? It's like we're using this ninjutsu, like this.
Ninjutsu, what?
I'm confused.
Huh?
What are you talking about?
I told you your man is blowing up, man.
You're talking about the biggest brand.
I'm just saying.
Was associated with the.
I'm just saying.
Jordan himself.
I'm just saying.
The biggest brand.
I'm just saying.
The highest earning athlete last year was Michael Jordan. Wasn't Ronaldo, wasn't LeBron, it was Jordan.
Yeah, Mike made
$300 million.
Mike made $300 million.
A guy that hasn't played basketball in going on 25 years.
62 years old.
Because of his impact. And you expect that what he's going to. If Jordan talks to sports, he's going to bring back old fans that probably went away.
This janky internet, and he got Joe Frazier.
He just wanted to go up there and lie. Look at something that's clearly not good and tell you it's good. And then people will be able to see through it. Really? That's what you want from Michael Jordan? People that want it.
distance for this man.
You just want him to go up there and blow hot air up your, you know what? No. He needs that. There's a way too much twerking going. Way too much. What do you think one of the reasons why Charles Barkley is so good? Because he's candy. He's candy, like them bums. And he's candy. That's why he's so good. What a thought. Being honest can really get you far.
It's tough, but yeah, it is. Mother trucker can't say you lied to him.
It's like, wait a minute, you can be honest. And
I don't like him. You always saying the truth. They gonna say you always talking. They gonna say you always talking ish when you telling the truth.
Just because you got a bunch of people out there twerking it up and hollering and screaming and pouring honey all over each other. It's all over the
You see?
Man, if you only twerked it up a little bit more, if you're only a little bit nicer than LeBron,
or honey all over the place.
I think we're doing all right without sitting up here lying. I'll leave it to those that want to lie and let them make their money.
It's not just he saying honey, he give you a scene. Like he said, one truck is pouring honey all over himself. Cups is flying all over the Yo, I just need my. If you go and say the slang, just say you got it from OG. I know it's hard because I'm a low channel, but I got that swag, fam. It's El Guapo, baby.
The guy that's going to be a diplomat is going to attack his fan base. Let those two conflicting ideas work together. I'm going to be a diplomat.
Yeah, the specifics kill me.
That's what people are trying to say.
He sets the scene for the honey twerker.
All the people that y'all got twerking it up, you want him to. He gotta be up there twerking it up too. Huh? Unreal. Unbelievable. Catch you guys on the next one.
Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get sucked in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because
alright, so yeah, man, this is what I just be doing, man. I'm learning this YouTube thing, man. Hopefully I shouldn't get copyrighted. I said fair use. But if I do, this is a chance I took today. I want to try some stuff out with y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? And
let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now.
Why not give an update straight from the source? So I don't have to keep telling look it up. I know some people, even though you tell people look it up, they still think you copy. He always talk about look it up.
You'd like to see more jabs.
So even though this dude got janky internet, he seemed to be fighting all right. You know what I mean? But
I'm not sure who's winning it.
Yeah, so Jordan is on his way back, man. I can't wait. Hey, you heard John Sally. I played that part first. John Sally. You know what I'm saying? He said, I don't know what y'all think is going to happen. My guy is coming back to tell y'all about Suva. That boy ain't good. And I can't wait to watch it. I don't care if it's taped. I don't care if it's delayed. I'm gonna watch it. And just like he said, Jordan coming back. Well, he doing what I do. I like this dude. He doing that uppercut behind that jab, but then he jabbing and throwing the uppercut. I like that. I started implementing that too. So yeah. I just gotta watch how many on the inside. Yeah, he nice with it. He nice with it. Shout out, what's his name?
He is down big time on the score.
Jared Kingston, probably a Jamaican. Jared?
You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
I love that. That jab slick. You would think.
Yeah, man. So get ready to have your feelings hurt. All y'all LeBron and Ninja.
Get back behind your jab. Basics. Just get your rhythm back.
Get ready to have your feelings hurt.
Don't let him back in or anything. Don't let him face up. You've got to go out there and win this round. You had to land on your power.
He live to him, man. Let's see.
And don't get carried away. Get back into the fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much
going into that one. I want to hear this one. Shannon, this is Dreamers Pro, fair use. Shannon Sharp breaks his silence after being fired from ESP.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Charles Sebastian. Welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamers Pro Show. Hopefully, you think hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. And today, we're going to be having a topic here. So, yesterday was a pretty interesting day, right? We had already had our content planned out. I was at the gym, right? I was at the gym.
Hey, let me tell y'all something, man. When I woke up yesterday, I said, oh, it's 7:30. Something crazy gotta happen. Boom. Went to work, came up, picked my phone up, get ready to, you know what I mean, drive, go home, start, get my music, my ride-out music. You know you gotta have your ride-out music. Pick up the phone, I see Gilbert Arenas Gilbert Arenas locked up by the feds, and Shannon Sharp was fired. I said it's 7:30, so y'all better pay attention, man. Math be mathing, life be mathing, math be lifing. You hear me? That's all I gotta say. You can believe what you want. I'm not saying I'm 100% correct. I'm just saying math and life is one and the same. Numbers in life. Codes of the numbers that come together that you've been hearing for a long time. It be happening. Yo, well, because I know, at least for us, because, you know, we, for the unks, when we was young, 7:30 mean you was, so that's 7:30. You know what I mean? And I think that was all across the America. 7:30 meant you was crazy, but definitely in New York, 7:30, that's G building. That put something in the G building, he's 7:30. Fam gotta go. How many gotta go to the Bellevue? He's 7:30 with it. You understand what I'm saying? So that's crazy, right? What happened yesterday? That's crazy. Yeah, you from the shop. I'm pretty sure they say 7:30 up there. Them city hubs, them major city hubs, you got, our slang don't really be too different. We might just say this a different word, but for the same thing. Like motherfuckers say, I forgot what, I think that's down, so they say you joshing if you lying, or we just playing when we roasting, you joshing. Yeah.
And content, we had already done a live before that reacting to some comments that Daryl Morey made about LeBron's championship, saying that people didn't think it was a valid one in the NBA. So he did that, and then I'm just getting ready to publish a video, and then I check my phone, and I see Mitch has already sent me a thumbnail. He's like, it's a pretty big one. I'm like, what are you talking about? I just literally jumped out the show. I'm like, what are you talking about? He goes, Shannon Sharp got fired from ESPN. I said, what? I said, what? Shannon Sharp got what? So immediately jumped on the live. I think during that live we had like 3,000 people in there. Everything was jumping, right? And we were reacting to the story. And then while we're reacting to that story, Gilbert Arenas' news comes out. So Shannon gets fired from ESPN, and everybody was reacting to it. And as you guys know, it's created a lot of conversation, because number one, people are looking at it from the standpoint of, okay, they're thinking about where Shannon was coming from at the top of the game, and he still is in some extent, still very successful in the podcasting space. You know, to going on working on the hottest show, going on sports talk show in the United States in First Take, to then finding himself in a lawsuit, being sued for $50 million by only.
Oh, he running that jab uppercut.
And then, you know, we start hearing the audio come out of their interaction, and then we hear that he offered her $10 million, in which she declined, and then they filed the lawsuit for $50 million, and later on we found out that he allegedly, reportedly, rather paid $23 million for this woman, and the woman then went out there to basically say she was it was just a total mess, right? Now, one of the things that did surprise me, however, was that
I see what he doing. Cause see, Joe Frazier left hand is like a 94, 95. So he's jabbing, uppercutting me with that left hand, which is the strongest hand. That's what's up, though. That's what's up. I ain't mad at you. I see what you're doing, though.
Because I believe
respect.
His brother was being inducted into the Hall of Fame, and he didn't want this news to overshadow that. So that's really what he was talking about. But before we get into this sound,
he's waiting for me to
sponsor.
He waiting for me to throw more than 2 punches to his body, then he bop. So I ain't mad at him. He can fight.
One of the things
he got a strategy at least.
Is overpaying for tickets only to find out that there was a better deal out there. That's one of the reasons I started using Game Time. Game Time is the easiest.
We don't do gambling over here.
Till Monday. My brother's going into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. I really wanted to be about him, and I wanted to be about my family. I know this coming out will overshadow everything that he's worked his entire life for. And unfortunately, you know, it didn't happen that way. And so, as I told him, as I profusely...
That's how I do it. Today, that's how I do it.
Apologizing. You don't have to apologize.
That's how I do it. That's how I... What you think about Sterling Sharp? And you like, yeah, you know, she might play for a team. You know, she might play for a team. She might be known for a little bit of political acting. Huh? And you 50,011 years old? I don't care what color the girl is. But let's keep it racist. And you big and dark and melanated, big nostril, thick lip, wide nostril, big black ear cuticle, cartilage having that, big, just everything just black, just melanated on you. Your toenails black, just black and melanated. Your darknesses, just as happy, just so happy. Yeah, lisping country off. And like Kwame said, how a sharecropper gonna talk about you ain't nothing but a 7-foot bomber? You ain't nothing but a 7-foot bomber, Kwame. And you just as happy. That's how I do it. That's how I do it. I be clowning you when I be at the job. I pick something up. They be like, how you gonna do that? How you living? How you moving? How you know how to do everything? That's how I do it. That's how I do. I'm dead serious. That's what I said. That's how I do it. I be having my supervisor rolling. And they all colors and cultures and creeds and from every places in the world. That's how I do it. Everybody know you a fan. You a clown. That's how I do. What you think about Sterling? What you think about your brother? Because Sterling a good sharp. He don't got the lisp or nothing. Go look up Sterling Sharp. You would never think that was his brother. What the hell? And my grandma. Y'all, you disrespect Granny. Granny mad, boy. Granny ready to come back from the spiritual and put a lick on your ass, boy, because I know your grandmother ain't teach you that. I know. Especially where you're claiming where you're coming from, buddy. You from the South, raised in the South. Listen. And you happy that you ain't even get you a southern bell pink tribe, wide hipped, thick legged, thick bottom white girl with it. Oh, I see what you working with. No, that's how I do it. She wants you to pay to get her some butt cheeks. That's how I do it. Yeah, just disgrace all his ancestors, even the white ones. That's how I do it. Even his white ancestors like, look at this big black mother trucker just chasing behind that little pink girl.
Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about that round.
That's how I do it. That's how I do it.
Bad round, but we don't care.
I'm your big bro. I'm gonna love you regardless. We all make mistakes. We all.
Yeah, he gonna love you regardless, but I'm pretty sure.
Here comes round 7. So not the best round, but let's
he got a piece drive. He do got a piece drive. Spanish. Yeah. See, I didn't even know. I didn't even know that. You see? You see? I'm telling you, my epiphanies is straight up natural from the great grand holy mother, great grand holy father. And tell him this, son. Fam, I didn't even know he got no. I just know. The world been hunting for too long. Somebody in your family is Peach. Somewhere down the line. I don't care. It's not too many tribes don't got a Peach family member. And just the way the world works, I just think everybody, you know. But Antehu, we know the ancestors of the melanated side of the tribe is like, what are you doing? And it don't even gotta be nothing about the color of the woman, because it could have been a darkness. It could have been a melanated woman. And we still would have been like, that's what we do. That's how you do it. The girl just turned 21, and she said, I'm retired. Constitution has paid off. That's how I do it.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
That's how I do it. What you think about Sterling then? When you were doing it? Yeah. Oh, Mattel. What you think about Sterling then? Oh, Mattel. Come on, man. Yeah, he got a sickness. It's called ninjetics. We all had that sickness. It's called ninjetics. He just an old ninja. He ain't never turned to seafood. He always was ninja. He stood at ninja level. You know, the color of the belt don't matter, but we'll say white belt. You understand what I'm saying? That's what we gonna say. He like white belt. He like low level hits. That's how he do it.
He says, bro, I love you. So I'm done with this. You done with it too. Move on. And I really enjoyed my time at ESPN. It gave me an opportunity to bring my audience that saw me really just grow. They saw me, you know, Lakers in 5, and they saw me say all these analogies that my grandparents.
That's how I do it. That's how I do it. Talking to me. That's how I do it. I put them sleeping. That's how I do it. That's how I tuck 'em. That's how I sleep 'em. After he teeping. After he teeping. He don't got his teeth in. Talking to me. Ooh, Lord. I think they might have fixed the game, Lord.
Did you see the shot?
That's my 81st knockout. Okay, chump punks. If they fix this game, I dare you to jump in here and stream bomb the white albino now. Cause that's how I do it. That's how I do it. That's how I do it. This was supposed to happen. This was supposed to happen. That boy got 93% stigma. In what round? In the 7th round, I got 93% stigma. Said my health was a little iffy because he was hitting me with that left hand. But I had enough. I had the stigma. Let me explain to you what just happened here, ladies and gentlemen, and cheerings out there in TV land. Now, some people might say, well, he got 86% health. And you got 78% health. Now, the reason I got 78% of my health is because he swole my right eye up because he was tapping me with that left hand. He was giving. Because I'm hosting the show. I'm talking to Tiger. I'm being myself. It's a lot going on. But my mental mind was recorded, and it sent the message to the frontal lobe, hey, this brother is tapping you with this uppercut and this jab, and then this jab and this uppercut. And you know, Joe Frazier hand is a 94. You might want to tighten up, Slim. So I said, okay, let me tighten up. Hence the blocks. 133. Let me give it to you again. 133 block them. You understand? My Spanish is poquito. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna say 136. 133. Excuse me. 133 on the blocks. He wasn't touching me, Slim. And I'm talking, I'm stopping the tape, but if I'm busting your head, no pause, at a 63% rate, and my stamina is an animal on 93%, you supposed to go to sleep, because when I hit you, boy, I'm going to hurt you. And I'm going to hurt you, boy, when I hit you. You see? And I did that on janky internet. Y'all know I usually lose on points on janky internet, no matter how bad I done whoop this person. Shout out to the boy, Jared Kingston or Jared Kingston or whatever it is. You know what I mean? You ran and you was walking, you ain't even know you was in the jungle till you seen the big banana leaf them just start. You start losing sunlight in the daytime because the foliage of the greenery of the jungle, it started moving on you. The trees started moving. You should have known the White Panther was close. You should have known the White Panther was very close when it get dark in the jungle in the daytime. Hello, Sister Jamila. Man, stop apologizing. I was tardy. I ain't started the show to then. I don't even got a time no more. So there ain't nobody never tardy no more. I just appear. Darkness. I just appear and set out the legs. You understand? But that's how I do it. When you spin it back, you go see somebody get a heavy dose of that lean.
So I'm very, very grateful for that.
I've been grateful for that.
Like I said, hey, they did what they.
I know that girl been grateful that at 20 years old, them cheeks got her 23 to 25 to 30 millions, and she could retire from prostitution. I know she very grateful, but read on.
They needed to do it. I'm at peace with that.
I'm at the ammo.
Guys, I just wish this thing could have waited until Monday because I hate the fact that
I wish you could have.
My brother, the first two brothers in the pro football.
I wish you could have waited. Stupid mother trucker said, I wish they could have waited till Monday. I wish you could have waited until. I wish you could have waited until you got a grown ass woman. I wish you could have waited until you did that. You stupid mother trucker. I wish you could have waited till Monday because this is too embarrassing. I wish you wouldn't have said the stupid thing out your mouth that you would spend $30,000 on your daughter's wedding, but you now going to spend 25 billions on some cheeks. I don't care what color they are. I don't care what color it is. Cause see, we gotta move forward, people. And even if you want to stay backwards, let's get on the back for some white cheeks. Let's be ignorant. Let's entertain the banality of ignorance. Okay, you black, she white. Ooh, you a sellout. You paying for white butt. It don't matter what butt cheeks you paying for. You a grown ass, old ass man. Your daughter older than the thought you're paying for. You just, let me get it in there. Let me get a little piece. Let me go, ooh. Get a piece of the evil eye. That's no fam. And I say this right here. My wife said right here, but even if I was going to go and get a prostitute, you got to be grown. Because my nerves must, is she young? That's that part. You buying it? What, have you not seen the rate in the Vajanga market drop? If that's what some dudes like to do that to them, and hey O'Shea, I know you got to do your thing, but Ice Cube trick people with that. It ain't tricking if you got it. It's tricking if you tricking. It's trick. You know why? Because then this happens. When you a trick, you do stuff like this. When you a John, okay, I'm going to use this happens everywhere, but I'm going to say the jungle that I was raised in. Harlem, okay, the pimps and the pros, that's the language for the Johns, the tricks, the suckers. That's what you are, sir. The lick, the victim. I just, you loving them. You calling her? That's what you doing? You want me to come pick you up for Matadana today? You want to go do lemon? You want to go Lululemon? That's what you do. When I grew up, I see them pull up to the spot. I don't want to ruin nobody's businesses, but it's certain avenues: Harlem, Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens, Staten Island, Strong Island, up top. It's certain avenues and blocks and cracks and crevices where you pull up and you pick up a lady and then you wrench her around and drop her back off. You see what Pretty Lady did? You see what Pretty Lady the movie did? When you pick up a pro and you pick up and you turn it to your wife, you love her up, huh? Got these low-level Audi brand chicks. Talk your ears, Tiger. You gonna make me get in the chat to read that again. She said low-level Audi brand chicks. Thinking they them. I'ma just melanate. I'ma just go off off the science of what you said. I'ma believe that's what you said. Now we go check the chat and see if that's what you said. Hold on. Let's read. Let's read what Sister Tiger said about these low-level dudes and these prostitutes. Got these low-level Audi brand chicks because it makes them feel important. Can't get a real woman. You know what I mean? He has no game, no swag, just money to throw away. That's a lame. That's how they do it. That's how they do it. And that's a lady. Do you hear it? That's what I tell my son. You got to have that swag. You got to have something about you. You got to have something about you worth more than money, Slim. Your pheromones got to be pumping that masculinity on. No matter what you do, she addicted to the. You just a man. He just even when he wrong, he a man when he wrong. You know, I'm learning that this game is crazy. He a man when he ready. He a man. I love him and I hate him and I hate that I love him. You gotta understand it, bro. You gotta pump. You gotta smell like backwoods, sweat, smoke, and Old Spice, nigga, and a check. You hear me? For y'all YNs out there. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. She said, I laughed so hard to your impersonation. And Shay said, and tell your co-workers to come on down and join. Become one of the homies. Y'all love drama, so y'all need the resistance. A man gonna resist it. What? No, yes. Even when he agree, it might be, yes, we gonna do it. Sit down. What? You gotta be masculine. Pick it up, put it down, move the furniture. Tell the chair what to do. Tell her what to do. Tell people in the street what to do. Tell yourself what to do. You ain't supposed to tell your thoughts or two what to do. Yeah, I'm about to pick you up, pay for this and that. I got to be back to work. Hurry up, release this pressure, get out the car. Because not everybody got the time, player. I'm going to be real. Not everybody that's a trigger or John is spending for some long time. They're not really a simp for real. Some dudes just got to keep it moving. They don't want the attachment. They don't want the emotional disturbance. And then they might jump in the pool and might not be able to get up out of there and then create a lineage to a tribe that they don't want to be in because they wasn't trying to create no lineages anyway with NT1 treating her good or bad. They was just trying to move throughout the world, get their money, and have a good time. You understand what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying to you? So we ain't even talk about y'all brothers. Y'all brothers that, y'all businessmen, y'all do that. You know what I'm saying? They ain't never did the pretty woman thing. We ain't talking about y'all. We ain't talking about y'all. Because we know some brothers be paying for, pay to lay where they stay and how to play, but they got to keep it moving and go about their way. We ain't talking about y'all. We ain't talking about y'all dudes that's G5. And even if you got a little putt-putt Honda, you just, you go, you back page and you Craigslist and you see what you got to see. You go, you pull up to the apartment complex, you release your pressure, you go back to work. We ain't talking about y'all true players on any form of the economic balance, be it you low class, middle class, high class, elite class. We ain't talking about no true players. Because you got to be Sante Playa. You got to be a player. That's in the Dominican Republic. You got to be a true player. No playa, no playa. You got to be a player. Even if you're married, you still got to be a player. It got to be in you and on you. I don't see that, Shannon. I don't see how you do it. How you do it. I'm going to tell my son, that's not how you do it. But he ain't got to, it's one thing I can pop my collar on. I'll tell you straight up, I ain't got nothing to hide. I done made a whole lot of mistakes in my life. You understand what I'm saying? Just not coming around the mountain when he come. But it's one thing I ain't never done. And I'm popping my collar, you understand? And I'm fixing my robe when I'm doing it. You understand? Because my El Guapo swag on this is pure. I ain't got to worry about none when it comes to my sons about none because I done told them and showed them. I done told them and showed them. I talk to my sons like grown-ass men from when they come out the womb. So any decisions you make, you can't come to me like, Daddy, you ain't tell me use a lie. Use a lie. Because I done told you. I talk to my daughter straight up. I try to cut certain things out because, they're my baby girls. They're my baby girl. They're my baby girls. They're my baby girls. But I tell them straight up, use your brain, not your tang. Use your brain, not your tang. Hey, look at the girls that's using them, tang them. I'm going to show you them. And you going to see where to get them. You going to see baby mama working at the gas station. Not everybody that work at the gas station is a bad person, but had to work at the gas station because she the baby mama. You see the consequences. You see what I'm saying? The pros and the cons. You see what I'm saying? If my son go and do what Shannon Sharp did, he already know what I'm gonna say. Like what Kenyon Martin say about KJ. And he a grown man. When his son get a foul, look at Kenyon Martin's son. He still raises his hand to this day. Don't look at me, mother trucker. You know what you did, because he's still here. He still see his father in his head. And Kenyon Martin's son grown. When Kenyon Martin's son play, you could go look, and he gets a foul, he put his hand up because he learned from a real one. Yeah, that's me. Ain't no need to go talk to. Yeah, I did it. And then I say something to your opponent. Yeah, I hit you, your mother trucker. Talk about it. Listen, do you want to slide for it? How important is it to you? That's how I do it. Come on, Slam. Come on, Slam, and you ain't gonna put them 30 bands up for your daughter. But and see the thoughts are too. She knew that you were tricked. Yeah, it's 25 per cheek. No woman on no level will ever speak to no real man like that because she know what's gonna happen. It's not gonna be a good answer. And if she's trying to get some money, more than likely she's gonna be talking the tone. Ooh. So let's continue.
Sorry that I upstaged you in this manner. That was never my intent. You've been my hero. You've been my role model from as long as I can remember. And I apologize, and I thank all my fans for supporting me when I was at ESPN and every place that I've been, be it Club Shay Shay, Nightcap, Undisputed, ESPN. Thank you guys for your support.
Excellent.
All them dudes lost their job. Jeff T, Wooty Woo. That's mad sponsors gone. I don't know if he's still going. I'm just talking ish right now. He might be able to keep them sponsors that stay on the YouTube, because YouTube just wants you to work and, bring them money off your money. You know what I mean? But the sponsors, I don't know. You might see those labels disappearing if you watch Shay Shay. I don't care what nobody watch. I don't care. I can't judge you. You what make you laugh or cry. You know what I mean? What you eat don't make me defecate. You hear me? But I'm saying though. But we just saying though. You understand? I expect that. We go get your little man some War Wars. I'll be right back.
About this. Look, man, this is just incredible. This is just incredible that you're looking at a guy that was dominating the space, like he still is, but like really dominating the space, having interviews that would go viral pretty much every single time. And he still has interviews that do very well on his channel. But he was in a totally different stratosphere. And then things just started to go left, man. Shannon just started to, he was doing things on the internet that I just couldn't believe. You had that video, that audio that came out that was leaked with him going on Instagram Live. And then you have this situation here, and then he was beefing with different people in media. And you knew inevitably something like this would happen. But then the story with this girl is the one that just, it's just shocking. And then now you cost yourself a job at ESPN. For those of you guys who don't understand how serious this is, there were reports that ESPN was planning to give Shannon Sharp his own show. His own show. There were even talks at the time of Shannon Sharp possibly replacing Stephen A. Smith on ESPN First Take, because there were reports that Stephen A. Smith may be interested in doing late night. This is what we're talking about, Shannon, 6 months ago, 7, 8 months ago.
So, your man was about to get. Yeah, thank you, Tiger. Thank you, Tiger. Tuakiaki. I ain't even had to say nothing. She put the emojis up like, that's what we doing? That's what you doing? That's what you do? And I got people saying that too. We started saying that here on this show. But I know it's an error thing. I know it's an error. We all come up watching Martin. So I'm not going to take credit. I'm just taking hood credit that I started saying it on my show first. You know what I mean? I don't want to spin no blocks. I'm not mad. It's just street jive, talking lingo, bloop. But we just heard.
So we go from that, because there were reports.
He was about to get Stephen A. Smith job, bro. Stephen A. Smith was throwing the alley-oop. All you had to do was dunk it like Kareem. Stephen A. Smith was Gary Payton, like, here, you sure can dunk that. But he couldn't keep it in his pants. He couldn't control what every species of living being below their waist has a gender. He couldn't control it. Fellas. I'm telling you right now. I'm bragging on this. Hell yeah, I'm grown. I'm grown. I'm bragging on it. Never had to been in no clinic for nothing. Because I had discernment. I love my people. That's me and my mans. You don't just be just jumping up and just juke yell. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? And I tell you, my mother put the fear of God in me probably about 7, 8 years old. My mother told I dropped it. My mother told me, she said, boy, first she told me about, I don't never want to be, I tell this story all the time. It's stuck there. That's how you know it worked. Because it's stuck in my head. She said, I don't never want to be nowhere on the supermarket line. She said, because she told me it's more women than men. And before you find your wife, you're going to have a good time. That's what you're supposed to do. She said, but I don't never want you having so much of a good time. I'll be somewhere on the supermarket line, and there's about 2, 3 ladies talking about, yeah, you heard about OG? Yeah, I had some OG. Yeah, he good, girl, but everybody done had him. Can't take him serious. Can't build no family with him because you don't know what he community. He's the community's man. You know what I'm saying, ladies. I'm not trying to, because the language, they tightening up on the language, and luckily I done been ahead of that. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, I tell my sons that. Yeah, Slim, walk down. I tell you, walk down, young bull, and you can get whatever one you want, or you can hit them all. But it's even a way to hit them all, because you don't want to be known as the community man. Hey, girl, everybody, girl. I had homies like that. I listen to my female family members be talking about the girl, he fine and whoop-de-whoop, and I heard he got it going on, but I don't want. It's a risk. He done been with that one, this one. You gotta have some self-control, Slim. That man just juke yell. And then them type of dudes ain't using no rubbers. You know that. You know they not covering it up. And even then, that's not full protection. I'll give it, 60, 40, 80, 20? It's better than having no protection, but Slim, that's why he was addicted like that. Oh, that's how you go treat me. Oh, so you just gonna be, that's how you go treat me. You just gonna be a D-head to me. That's how you go treat me. How you, yo, fam? Yeah, yeah. How you a grown ass 58-year-old man asking some young girl, is that how she gonna do you? Why you give a F? You know that's what the ladies like, that you don't give a F. You know that? I be bothering with him. He don't be caring. Now, sometimes you gotta ask them where they going because they like they want that matters to them too. But like if you always, what you doing? What you could, that's how you do with me, and you a grown ass dude with a daughter older than her. If you call her, she says she got different customers. All right, there. All right, homie, I'm gonna holler at you. Make her be like, what you mean you gonna holler? You said you busy. I'm gonna holler at somebody else. You not my chick. I'm not. Let me just tell him I bet you. Especially them IGs. They trying to get flued out. They trying to make a band to be with one man. They trying to get flued out. I wish I was a man with millions and millions and be running behind any of these OnlyFans prostitutes out there. Man, listen, you busy? I'ma holler at you there, Slam. I'm gonna get on my G5 and go somewhere else and go into one of these rural countries and walk through the jungle and find me something natural. That ain't took no vaccine or nothing. You know what I mean? Like, I'm rich. Why am I chasing you? I am a rich man. It's 10-1. I'm rich. Bye. I don't even want to give you no money because I'm rich. I'm going to come pick you up in this matte black Benz wagon and take you out, and we going to have a good time. And if you upstand it, I'm going to put something in your pocket because I'm a man. You understand what I'm saying? Not because you did. No, because I'm a man and your time is respected. But I'm damn sure not going to be calling you and I'm rich, asking you what you doing and how you go do me like that. You go treat me like that? That's how you doing it? Shit. I'm about to hop in this royal blue AMG two-door Benz and find something to do because I'm rich. What you mean, Slim? What you mean, Slim? And it's the ladies, such a lame. These are the ladies, are grown women. These not little girls responding to what I'm saying. I'm not just talking. I know I'm saying the truth. These grown women married them. That's how you do it. I seen it. I ain't never seen a real player talk about good job, neighborhood outpost pharmaceutical specialist, basketballer, baseballer, footballer from my neighborhood come back and have to pay for anything. He walking out the club with a gang of them.
Here we are getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one.
Yeah.
I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend?
Tiger, he was happy.
Miss this.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Vitaly Klitschko, 6'7"
And all I'm gonna say is he's so much a clown he didn't even know Ocho was playing him. Like, who she play for? Okay, who she play for? He don't even know. He didn't even know Ocho was playing him because I ain't never heard of Ocho had to pay for nothing. Because he from my tribe and we just gonna leave it like that. I never heard him had to pay for nothing. He got baby mammoths everywhere, but guess what? He take care of them children. And got all his cheering with him. And not a near woman can say not a near nada about no Ocho Cinco. It's supposed to be authentic Cinco, but we gonna let him rock because he doing his thing. And I'm just talking ish as a show. I ain't heard of not a one of them cheering mamas say nothing about no Ocho Cinco. I ain't heard nothing about no back page and no OnlyFans, you know. And when things got tough, you know, wasn't Ocho, he had the head butter? He had the head butter bit. And he ain't mess with her no more. Huh? And I ain't even put no baby in her. Like a true player. So you such an old lame, you can't even tell, cause we still the young, that's why we say to Shannon, that's still the OG. Even though we in our 40, he got 10, 15 years on us, that's the OG. But you can't even see when the YG homie clowning you like, yeah, that's what you got. Who she? Cause like, why you so happy, huh? You achieved something? You won Super Bowls, and you up here then that how'd I do it? That how'd I do it? With them big bowling ball shoulders touching your ears, you so happy. That's how I did it. So my wife bad as hell, man. My wife bad, she a red bone. I wasn't walking like that's how I do it. That's how you might be known for them vertical acting that are OT. That's how I do it. Now men talk their stuff now. And then if you're silly as a lady, you don't know. Let me learn you. We gonna talk our stuff. We gonna yeah, that's me. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, shout out to all y'all crazy red women. We gonna talk this shit. That's me, Slim. Yeah, I'm Michael Jackson. I'm on that remember the time. What you mean remember the time? Because I make the cheeks go.
It's a failure for me.
Sluggers just want
And
to
that's
hold you
it.
down. They want to walk straight through as though you do not exist.
We gonna talk. It's testosterone.
Halfway through the round.
But I'm not gonna be sitting up there, especially it's not no doctor, because you see what I said, my wife. I'm not talking about no thought. You see me with a thought, you see me in the street making move to the telly, Slim. What you doing? I'm about to go release this pressure. I'm gonna be back in the hood about an hour and some change. Who is she? Why do you need to know? You know what I mean? Like, I've never, when I was a young one, that's of the OGs, that's what they taught you. If that's like that, if that ain't wifey, she not important. I don't need to hear about her. What you bringing her around for? And I was with some savages. You bring one of them joints around like R. Kelly. Don't bring your girl around me. I grew up with some savages. You leave your girl, you go to the store and come back, and they got her in the bathroom, homie.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
So, what you mean? Da do it. What you doing? What you doing?
Talk about Klitschko in that last round. Well, we're entering
You 50, you 60, 58, 60. What you doing?
Every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every
Come on,
minute
Slim.
of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Come on, Slim.
Gathering your pace, get your momentum back, and win the round back.
We not doing that.
Getting your time in already.
We not doing that. Ain't nothing righteous about that on no level of testosterone. We not, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing about that. That ain't it. That ain't it. Ain't nothing but what you talk about it.
Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in.
Ain't nothing what you talk about it.
Your fight. Hold him, tie him up.
Nate Smith may be interested in doing late night. I mean, this is what we're talking about.
He lost all of that, bro. He could be on ESPN doing late night. And Stephen A. Smith could have hooked you up with some of his thoughts. He got good thoughts. You don't be hearing nothing going on with Stephen A. Smith thoughts too. He got good baby mama. He got 2 babies. I didn't know Stephen A. got 2 babies. Does he pick a good baby mama? You know, listen, as a father, I'm going to be here. But if you put my business in the street, there will be no more money. Only my children will receive payments from me as a father. And she understood the assignment. That's how he do it. I gotta big up Stephen A. Smith, but he is a Libra though. But I gotta big up Stephen A. Smith. Just talk about the character. This is talking. Stephen A. Smith got more swag than you. The men that throw crooked punches, got more swag than you, Shannon. That's crazy. As a father. That's crazy. You know, because your daughter looking at you being a square like this. This is crazy. On a lot of levels, how many you failing?
6 months ago, 7, 8 months ago. So we go from that to now finding yourself on the outside trying to look in. I mean, it's just crazy. Now, I've also heard some rumors out there that Shannon Sharp may be going over to work at Barstools. I haven't heard anything concrete about that. It's just a rumor that he may end up going over there and working with those guys. But the fact of the matter is, he was on a major platform. He was on the biggest sports network in the world, or at least in the United States. And regardless of however well he's doing, how well he's doing now, it's going to have an impact. The fact is, when you're on ESPN, you're on a bigger platform, you're on TV, you're more visible.
All right, buddy.
Things just generally seem to work out better for you. Like, some of the most successful podcast guys are usually on TV.
You're not going to talk over my show, buddy.
Sports personalities. It's
Other
harder
people want to hear what's going on.
when you're no longer on TV, trying to have that same level of success. It's just harder. I mean, there were days he used to promote his liquor on the show. He used to promote his podcast on the show in front of a live audience of hundreds of thousands of people. But you no longer have that platform, right? It was a major platform to promote other things that you were doing. Stephen A. Smith even promoted his podcast on ESPN. So it's definitely a big hit. It's definitely a big hit. I also heard that he said he's kind of at peace with it, which is good. You know, the guy.
Yeah, I do that. That's why I've been pausing it, and I've been pausing it.
Time to not only make up the money that he's lost.
I'm learning this.
But to kind of make up for the money he's probably going to lose not being on TV.
Yeah, I'm learning this. You see how you said keep speaking. You see what I'm doing? You know what I'm doing, management. You know what I'm doing, and thank you for telling me just in case I ain't doing it. You understand what I'm saying?
In the comment section,
fair use. Fair use. That's the end of that anyway. That one. Hold on. Yeah, man. For real. So that's because you wasn't here for the first one or whatever. But that's what's going on, man. 7:30, man. 7:30. 7:30. I got Capricorn homeboys they about that money, man. That's why you see Nick Young was like, man, he did that job, man. He just came out the spot getting printed and all that. His goofy mother trucker. Hey, Gil is silly. You got to understand he's from the suburbs. He think he think he's some sort of mafia boss or something. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what's going on. I know he out. I know Gil's silly. That's that, bro. You know what I mean? But, this dude right here, Gil is lucky because unlike you, because he was blessed to find a wife. That's what everybody was saying. Like, damn, man, you just stopped being the thought. You got your chair in. Little man about to go play hoops and then go to the league. And then now this, your goofy head. You understand what I'm saying? That's why Nick was kind of him. Like, yeah, we gonna send you all your Adidas in the Feds because in the Feds you can dress up. You can still do the show from the Feds and do your picks and all that. But this dude right here, how that dude did. Young men, don't be like him, young men. And grown men, don't be like him, grown men. If you got a Shannon problem, stop it now. Stop it now. Oh no, what's this say? This say,
oh, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
This says Shannon Sharp. Ladies, everybody, I'll be catching the replay. I feel you. This says Shannon Sharp gives Rock with a second lawsuit for $20 million after being fired from ESPN. Yo, bro, Karma is kicking his arse, bro.
How do they turn things
oh my God.
1 minute to recover now. They've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now.
Yo, fair use. This is outrageous, bro.
Oh my God, people are funny. He said lawsuit at 5.
WikiLeaks.
Let's give it a
sneaky peek, freaky leak.
That's exactly what I said.
ESPN at 5.
I thought it was a lot.
Yo, this dude got hit again for another 20 mil, people. Let's speed this up.
At the Independence space, upstate New York, Dallas. I see y'all. What up?
Let's speed this up some more.
But ESPN star shamed the woman. In the court documents exclusively obtained by The Sun, the woman, Jamalita Tillman, is suing Sharp as well as his nightcap co-host Tad Johnson and the podcast production company Shay Shay Media. It says Shannon Sharp has found himself again of defamation and has sued him for $20 million. Now, what I want to do quickly is I want to get the article on my phone so I can show it to y'all because sometimes people be thinking I'm capping.
All right, so shout out Dreamers Pro. This is Dreamers Pro. Fair use. Pardon the noise in the back. Housework going on. So Shannon Sharp. You see, didn't I tell y'all no matter what color it is, were you a trick? I told you. He just got rid of, paid out 20-something million to a Pink Tribe girl for her butt cheek. He get ready to pay for some black butt cheeks, some brown butt cheeks, melanated, whatever you want to call it. Black, white, both ends of the spectrum. This dude don't got no control on himself. You see? I told you.
There's an article on my phone so y'all can see it. Let me just give me a second.
Let's speed this up.
So this is it here. Emotional distress. This is from The Sun.
Emotional distress. Emotional distress.
Emotional distress.
Now I'm a man. I'm gonna tell you what that is. And ladies, if I'm wrong, I don't mind being wrong. This is a show, but this is what I think emotional distress is from what I've seen dudes be doing. And I'm gonna use my Shannon Sharp voice. So when you at the job and you at the water cooler, or you walking down the hallway, or you in the elevator, or you going to your car, or you coming in the building from the parking lot getting out your car, and if Shannon see you in any one of them 4 to 5 predicaments or placings or settings I just told you, this is what he says to you every time you walk past. What where we going out tonight? And you done told his big black no game having ass you are not interested in no way. And you like big black people that look like him. It just ain't him. See, I'm gonna add that to it. You happen to like big black, dark, aggressive, melanated brothers, but he is not it. But every time he see, hey, how you doing? What you doing? Hey, okay, so you want to go out there? You want a sandwich? You want to get IT? What you want to go? You want me to take you to a park? I can show you. You never rode a bike before. I take your training wheels off. I show you how I do it. I can show you how I do it. That's emotional distress. You're stressing the lady emotion out. You keep asking her. She done told you.
20 million.
She don't want to give you nothing.
Woman over flirty vid with Usher and wrongfully said
told you.
Husband left her. Hold on, let's continue on.
Told you.
Let's continue.
That's why I said it before he said what it was. Told you.
In court documents exclusively obtained by the Sun, the woman
Jamelita, come on, get it, you can get it.
Is suing Sharp as well as his nightcap co-host Chad Johnson and the podcast production company Shay Shay Media.
I gotta learn how people be ducking straight down like that. I like that. I don't know how to do it, but I like it.
Then it goes on to the details.
Oh, go gadget, gadget, Muhammad Ali arm. It's still there.
This is the woman here.
It's a darkness.
And this is Usher. Do they have another photo? What did I just do? Okay, yeah. So let me continue on. Yes. Let me just continue on. It says, Jamelita went viral after her interaction with Usher at a concert. However, she says Sharp claimed on his podcast she was married despite her being single. It says, the woman the host knowingly propagated a false narrative.
Oh, he being sued by the thought lady that was all up in Usher face.
Sharp, who's 57, just settled a $50 million lawsuit with the woman who accused him of art. And he was officially let go from his ESPN.
57 years old.
In Tillman's complaint,
57 years old.
On April 2nd of 2025, I participated in a fan engagement moment at an Usher Raymond concert where
you could pay your wife to act like a prostitute. Look, you gonna be act like you from Backpage. I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna give you some money. Like I don't understand. You don't got no game. What's going on?
It says, following this event, the defendants made and disseminated false and defamatory statements suggesting that was married and
get you a woman
was filing for divorce due to my participation in this.
You know you could do. Listen. I'm rich now, so drive somewhere, right? Drive somewhere. I ain't gonna know where you drive, right? And then I'm gonna call you. You go act like you a girl from the OnlyFans. I'm gonna tell you, go drive somewhere to a hotel. You gonna be an OnlyFans girl. I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna be like, yeah, I'm ready to do it. I'm standing tall. I'm ready to do it to you, girl. Come on. And then you go drop low, and I'm gonna pick you up. I'm gonna give you the money. And you do the whole thing. You go there, wrench around, and then you leave. And you leave first. You get home, and then you act until when you come home, act like you my wife again. And I got away with cheating on you. I'm just saying, man. I don't know, man. I can't go to jail. I can't work that hard and lose everything I work for, but I can't do it.
She went on to complain, I was not
gonna do it.
Of the fan participation
not gonna do it
during the Usher concert.
Not gonna do it.
False narratives were shared widely across their platform.
This joint making my skin crawl.
Millions of followers, viral
that he just done.
Spreading reputation efforts, despite my clear and public reputation of the false narrative. It then said,
how did he hit me in the rib, but that's straight, then punch him straight in the face?
God, Lord, help us all.
You understand what I'm saying?
The woman who is a global director for the Harold Washington Cultural Center said she even went on national media shows to refute the allegation from ESPN's First Take Star that she was a married woman. Oh my Lord. Yo, let's just pause. Let's just pause. Uh-oh, we got to adjust.
Bang.
Yo, who wants to be a moderator? Who wants to be a moderator here?
Oh, of course he could. Yeah, man. You know.
Who wants to be a moderator? Let me give you a run real quick.
One moment changes everything, especially in this division. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than skill.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this battle?
Let me explain to you about a fast fight that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
The ongoing misinformation has resulted in emotional distress for the plaintiff, damaged her reputation, and adversarially affected her personal and professional relationship. Here we go. Here's the meat and potatoes. The Chicago native, who previously homeschooled daughter, received a doctorate while still a teenager. Good Lord, that's impressive. Wow. A doctorate. Is seeking $20 million in damages. The U.S. Sun has reached out to Sharp's attorney for comment. In a conversation with the U.S.
So I want to be like this. So this man put out that the lady that was doing the stuff with Usher live was married, and no matter what she got going on, she don't raise her child. Her daughter's so smart, she got a doctorate and already, and she ain't even grown. She's a teenager with a doctorate. So that's definitely damage to that lady character, because you would just think she was just a prostitute, you know what I mean, or she was just a Tatiana Ali. She shouldn't have did that, but she grown and she was releasing her pressure from raising her children and working hard, you know. But she just, you know, she didn't know that today that is the interwebs and people be taping stuff, you know. You see what I'm saying? You see how fast we came around the corner like that? We ain't judged that lady when we was probably judging her before. I know I was. But, you know, can't say nothing about they could be just as thotty as they want. But if your child got a doctrine, dot on. Because you taking care of them children. That's what I'm going to say. That's what I'm going to say. If she ain't thotting that much, if her daughter got a doctrine, that means her daughter already better than her. Before she grown, before she done had a baby. So, we can't say nothing about her on no mama level. I know about that. As far as her being a mama, she killing that mama game. She's killing it. Even I don't know if the child father, we don't know the situation. If she's not with the child father, whatever case may be, she raising the child to the point the child got a doctorate. A doctorate. So I did. So he going out speaking on ladies. He out here hunting young. You understand what I'm saying? He out here hunting on young snows, losing his money, and then speaking on the melanated sisters. That's on the TCB. They daughters got doctrines, but you want to talk. She a married Tatiana. No, she's not married, and she's not no Tatiana. She grown, she alone, and she wanted to get it on with Usher on the microphone. Leave her alone. Bars. I might have lost this one on points, yeah. You know what I'm saying? But even though it's going to show, I got to see the concrete box, but you know what I'm saying? We was doing our thing. You understand what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Is that really what we doing? Is that really what we doing? Yeah, like I said. Now, I give him that he has 67% stand-up because I know I wasn't doing too much body work. Yeah, I only went to the body 30-something times because I was talking with y'all. So I knew I lost some points for that, but yeah, I ain't really stressing it. Like, I just don't think that, I don't know. If I'm connecting at 65% and they connecting at 45%, You see what I'm saying? Like, it's just the math don't be adding up. The math don't be adding up, man. The math don't be adding up. The math don't be adding up. Let me hold up. What we about to do? Yeah, we basically I'm gonna end the show right here because I gotta get ready to go get this chicken and make a couple of moves. I just didn't want to not have no show coming up for y'all. I got a special fight. I'm trying to think if I'm gonna do it live or put it video. I might do both, but I'll up the video first. I don't even want to say what it is because I know I got jackers out here, but it's gonna be something going crazy. Um, yeah, thank y'all for jumping in, man. Shout out to everybody, the Multiverse Gaming Show family. I've been busy. I know I ain't got no shorts going. I ain't been kind of slow on the channel, but I got some stuff going on for y'all. That's coming up, man. And yeah, man. Eat your electrolytes, drink your electrolytes. Love the people that love you for you because you know who you are. Good, bad, man. Happy, sad, and indifferent. Drink your water, but do not drink so much water that you flood your bowels because then you get diarrheas. And as I was just doing to these people's face on this game, neck and body and ribs with my punches. Grr, skrr, pop, pop, pop. Peace.